Hello again, welcome to another edition of the Real Ale Guide, joined by Chris, Real Ale 140.
Hello.
On Twitter. We're going to do today Bristol Hefe by the Bristol Beer Factory. I understand it's by what it says on the bottle, it's a Hefeweizen Weiss beer.
Yeah, it's a German style wheat beer.
Yeah.
I do like these labels. They're quite understated. Also, you get these lovely best before things. So this one's got a whole year left on it. Nice and fresh.
Absolutely. I'd like to thank bestofbritishbeer.co.uk for sending the bottle, and of course Bristol Beer Factory for sending the other one for us both to review. Should we get them open?
Yeah, absolutely. So, instructions on the back. You would have seen these before, I'm sure. There's one of those ones where they ask you to pour in half. And then, a bit of a swirl round.
Yeah, it's quite heavily bottle conditioned, isn't it?
Yeah. And get all that yeast in there. Get it in.
Yes, get it in. It's one of the only styles of beer where they actually suggest that you put the sediment in and enjoy it. So,
and I don't know if you'll be able to pick this up in the light, hopefully.
wow, look at that.
Lovely, lovely chunky bits in there. You are an aggressive pourer, son.
Yeah, I know.
You really are.
Big two-finger, slightly off. Well, it was just slightly off white, I reckon. It's white.
Yeah, whitish. Yeah.
Very cloudy, as a Hefeweizen should be.
Yeah, and you can see that how viscous the beer is. It's just the bits of sediment are floating slowly down.
Yeah.
There's just a nice thickness to this.
Wow, let's get a nose, shall we? I'm getting hops and banana. It's like a mixture of like a hoppy, banana-y.
So they burnt hop kind of.
Yeah. Got bananas that coming from the yeast.
And the bubble gum then is the kind of classic smell for this style. The very kind of generic pink bubble gum that you would have had when you were a kid.
Yes.
Bazooka Joe, you're thinking?
Absolutely. Spot on.
We might get some transfers if we get to the bottom of this. Yeah. Put those in our arms.
Oh, it smells really good. I always get it slightly spicy as well.
Yeah.
Slightly.
Nutmeg, almost on top of a rice pudding kind of. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we make mistakes on the review, we both did. A big day at this beer festival yesterday in Cardiff. So,
it was hard going.
Yeah. Let's
Cheers.
get in. Cheers, everyone. Oh.
Okay.
Loving the water factor straight away.
It's different. It's different to the. I drink an awful lot of the Waitrose Weiss beer, and that has quite a heavy but soft water feel to it.
Yeah.
This is it's one that cuts through that flavour very quickly.
Yes. It's very refreshing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I can get the ABV on that one. I think we should do. It's 4.8% ABV. I was just about to say, that's my next word. You took the words out of my mouth. You drink a lot of this. This is one of your favourite styles. How is it holding up to other beers you've from breweries in Cardiff and breweries in Germany?
It's very clearly a German style. But what I like about the Bristol Beer Factory is that they put their own spin on whatever style they're getting into. I don't think they feel that they're a slave to a particular style, because there's all kinds of German purity laws and stuff that you have to get past if you're going to make it and call it a certain thing.
Absolutely.
But I don't think they do that. Good point. They just want to make a good beer, and I think they say great for a sunny day.
Oh, can you imagine?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the middle of June. We haven't had the best starts to the summer. If it was hot out there today, this would be apt. We'd be out in the garden. Absolutely perfect. Not that it's not perfect. Anyway, I'm guessing
the weather's not perfect.
No. But in terms of flavour, I'm picking up
definitely
banana, all in on coming from the yeast.
But like you say, there's almost like a sharper quality, which is a little more bitter kind of ping on there, which is the hoppy thing you were saying. which I think
Yeah.
is unusual for the style.
It's a hoppy, citrusy, banana-y kind of mishmash, but a very, very good mishmash. It's I'm gonna say it very early on in the review. This is the best Hefeweizen I've tasted. It's not my personal favourite style of beer, but I'm actually really enjoying this.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying it.
This is very tasty.
Then sometimes you get them ingredients in beers, like coriander and all these different things. You sometimes get them with Hefeweizens, don't you? And
it can overcomplicate it.
Yes. This, I'm getting a big factor from the water. It's very refreshing. There's a lot of, well, not a lot, but it's nice citrus, banana-y note. It's slightly spicy, and that's the key for me. It's slightly spicy.
Yeah.
Some of them are overly spicy for me, and I'm like,
This for me is probably one of those, the first time, not the first time, but it's a very clear example, I think, of what spiciness can mean in a beer.
yeah.
It's almost peppery to that point, isn't it? It's beautiful stuff, really good.
And it's going down very quickly. I think it's what we needed. We started off on a couple of canned beers, and we were like 40 minutes in, just finishing that pint, so we were like, yeah, you know, tired from yesterday, but this is really put me back on my toes, really.
Yeah.
It's put me,
It's a nice wake up beer. I can feel it coursing through my veins.
Yeah, I'm ready to go again now. Ready to go. Bristol Beer Factory is, I imagine
It's South Bristol.
South Bristol.
In Ashton.
And Ashton, if we just keep it rolling while I just try and find a website, yeah?
They do a fantastic range of beers. You've probably seen them on Simon's channel already. I've done a couple of mine, but everything I've had from them has been excellent. And my parents live in Bristol, so I've told them to pick it up for me next time they're in an offie over there.
You should get your dad on the Ultimate Stout. Yeah. I'm yet to try the Southfield hop, but I've heard good things. I've got a couple of bottles in the fridge. It's bristolbeerfactory.co.uk.
Excuse me.
And it's a capital letter on the start of each word. So yeah, bristolbeerfactory.co.uk. Make sure, if you've watched the weather forecast and you know you're in for a good weekend, and you can get this.
Yeah.
I get
Stock up.
4 or 5 of these easily.
Yeah.
Easily. Chris, rating.
Okay. It's a difficult one to rate this because it's a take on a style of beer with which I'm very familiar. So I don't want to rate it against all those Weiss beers that I've drunk.
Right. Okay. I understand.
I want to put it out there, almost in a category on its own. Like you said, it's much more of a sunny day drink, I think, than actual German Weiss beer.
Yeah.
It's a billion times better than something like your Hoegaardens or whatever.
Oh,
like that.
yeah.
It's lovely beer. I would, as it stands out on its own, I'm going to go with 8.75, I think.
Yeah.
Quite a precise rating.
Precise, very precise there. I'm gonna go with an 8.5. 8.5 out of 10. It's, whereas normally I'd probably give my Weiss beer a 7, maybe pushing an 8. This is, like I say, the best Weiss beer or Hefeweizen I've ever tasted. We're going to go away and enjoy these now.
Yeah.
Great job, Bristol Beer Factory, on brewing yet another good beer. We've not had a bad beer from this.
Yeah.
And considering they started off as a little homebrew collaboration company, but I think they were just going in and just home. I think it is a bit more than that now. Carry on with the good work. Excellent beer. Check them out if you haven't already. Thanks to Chris for joining me.
Thank you.
www.twitter.com/realalien140. Check them out. Always entertaining. Thanks for watching me, and cheers.
Cheers.